Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and you're watching Yazz'n It Up. In today's video, I have another empties for you guys. This is my big bucket of empties. As you can see, it is very full and I need to go ahead and recycle these. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys what items I finished. Makeup, skincare, candles, all of the above. Everything that I used up. I absolutely love watching these videos because I get to see what people are using up, what they're loving, what they use just because they spent the money on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys and give you mini reviews on all of my beauty trash. I do have a playlist that I will go ahead and link up in the eye for y'all so you can go binge watch a bunch of them. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I have my bucket of trash right next to me. I'm gonna go ahead and just pull from the top. I'm not going in any specific order. So I do see a few sheet masks just sitting on top. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull some of those. I see 3 so far. I may have more. Okay, so I have a couple to share with y'all. So this sheet mask, this is the Spa Therapy Animal Penguin Face Mask, exfoliating with Dead Sea Salt. I've actually tried this several times. It came in a pack of maybe like 5 or 6. It works really, really good. And the crazy thing is that I've never noticed the first few times that I used this, but this time when I used it, because it says exfoliating, I noticed that like my skin started peeling and I started rubbing it off and more skin just kept on coming. So I don't know if it's the product just pillowing up and it's just rubbing off on me, or if it actually was removing like dead skin. It was the craziest thing. It was really, really weird because it hasn't done that before. So I don't really know how I feel about this right now. I think I have 1 or 2 more in my collection that I have to use of this, so we'll see about that. Next one I have here is a Korean skincare brand. It's called Dermal, and this is the Aqua Collagen Essence Mask. It's supposed to firm, moisturize, and refine. This one was very, very hydrating. It's awesome. I absolutely love the Korean sheet masks. I actually have another one here, same brand. This is from Dermal. This is the White Collagen Essence Mask, and this is supposed to brighten, moisturize, and firm. My sister got me a big old pack of these Korean brand sheet masks. I think it was like 16 or 20 of them, and they all have different things, but they're all from the brand Dermal. Korean sheet masks are awesome. These are so moisturizing and very affordable. Next one that I actually just did this past week, this is from Freeman, the Feeling Beautiful Soothing Watermelon and Aloe Cooling Gel Mask. So just finding out I do not like gel masks. This was so weird. It was so liquidy. It definitely had an aloe scent and just a hint of watermelon. It was very, very subtle, but there was a lot of product in here. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to use this all in one shot or if this was supposed to be like maybe 2 or 3 uses in here, but I just squeezed it out and I just lathered it all over my face. It made my face so smooth. Like, it just felt so good. It wasn't moisturizing though. I feel like sheet masks are more moisturizing, so this one was just okay. I don't really prefer gel masks. I either love a mud mask that I have to scrub and I can feel it exfoliating my skin, or I like a sheet mask like these Dermal ones that moisturize my skin so much. So I'm not too much of a fan of this gel mask. I probably wouldn't purchase the full size of it. This was just like a travel one-time use. Alright, I see some skincare sitting on top. This is my favorite facial spray. This is a Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. This is the purple bottle. I know they have a rose scented one and a cucumber scented one, and I want to say they have an orange one, but I'm not quite sure. But this one's my favorite. I love lavender. This moisturizes my skin so much. I just spray this and drench my entire face at the end of the night, and it feels so good. It refreshes my skin and it moisturizes it. It is awesome. I absolutely love it, and I've purchased this many times. I highly recommend this. Next skincare item I have here, this is the Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. This is just their one-step facial cleanser. It is 2 fluid ounces. This is just a mini size that I have. This one is just the regular Purity cleanser. This one is really good. I've tried this before. It smells really, really great. This is just a travel size. I did take this traveling this summer when we went to Pennsylvania, so that was awesome, and it lasted me more than 2 weeks because we were there for 2 weeks and I still came home and had product left over. So it worked out awesome, and it is a great cleanser. Removes makeup, gets all the dirt off of your face. It is awesome. Alrighty, I was just digging through my bucket and I have a lot of Bath and Body Works to talk about, and I also have my project pan items in here. So I do project pans. This year in 2020 I decided to do project pans that lasted for 4 months. So recently I just did a finale, and I apologize if the light is going in and out. I'm in my room and the sun is going in and out, but like I was saying, I have project pans and I have a bunch of the empties in this video. So the first one here is the Bath & Body Works Limoncello body lotion. This was in a project pan. Obviously I used it up. I will have my project pan playlist linked up in the eye, and I will also have in the cards my recent project pan video. So this one was very, very good. Smelled like lemon, very, very fresh. I absolutely loved it. Next Bath & Body Works item I have here, this was the Vanilla Bean Noel shower gel. This one was very, very good. Very, very basic. It just smells like vanilla. It's awesome. They usually come out with this scent in the winter time, but I just used it recently because I like the way it smells. I feel like vanilla you can use all year round. So this one is completely empty. I am always repurchasing Bath & Body Works shower gels, especially when they're 50 or 75% off. You can get them for like $2 or $3 and they last a very, very long time. Two more project pan empties. These are both in Wild Honeysuckle. This one is a lotion, and I even cut this sucker open. Oh my god, I love the way Wild Honeysuckle smells. And then this is just their fine fragrance mist. I ended up picking this in my project pan because this spray was actually the oldest fine fragrance mist that I had in my collection, and I just paired it up with the lotion so I can use them together. I love the way it smells. Unfortunately, the scent is discontinued, but it brings back so many great memories. I've had this since like high school. I remember going to Canada with this scent, and I remember the cabin that we stayed in. It just has so many memories attached to it. So I'm super excited that this is out of my collection because it was the oldest, but I'm very, very sad because I can't get this scent anymore. I have two of the Wallflower plugins. This first one here is in Georgia Peach. I finally decided that I do not like the scent of Georgia Peach from Bath & Body Works. I had this in the wall plug-in and I had it in my room, and I hated the way it smelled in my room. So then I ended up moving it to the laundry room, which is how I ended up using this up. So not my favorite scent, would not repurchase, but I have this one here, and this is in White Gardenia. This one smelled pretty fresh. It was pretty good. It smells really, really good. It smells like flowers. I had this one in my bedroom, and it smelled very, very light and floral, very pretty. So this one I would recommend. This one smells really, really good. And the last Bath & Body Works item for right now, there might be more in the bucket, but this is also my project pan. This is the Bath & Body Works Paris Cafe scented candle, and this was a 3-wick. It just smells like coffee. It smells really, really good. The only thing I hate about Bath & Body Works items is you still have so much wax at the bottom. I've seen other people's empties and they get different brand candles, and like they have a thin line at the bottom of their candle because it just burns through so well. So these ones don't burn through as well as I want them to, but I'm in the habit of purchasing Bath & Body Works candles. Like I'm always buying them and I always have them in my collection, but I do want to expand and probably try out new candles because I don't like the way that these burn. It's just really irritating. So I'm just glad that this is empty. I probably have like 4 or 5 more Bath & Body Works candles in my collection that I need to go through. Alrighty, let's go through a few boring items. First one I have here, this is my toothpaste because I brush my teeth every single day. This is the Colgate Sparkling White Mint Zing toothpaste. It did its job. I brushed my teeth. It worked well. It's a toothpaste. So this next one is the Formula 1006 Keep Me Clean Clarifying Facial Wipes. Cucumber and Witch Hazel was the scent. I do not like cucumber scented things. It is not my jam. I ended up just using these for swatches or for wiping off my desk because I usually use a baby wipe a day when I put foundation on the back of my hand or if I'm swatching eyeshadows to figure out what look I want to do for the day. I use these because they were so thin. Like I don't ever see me taking my makeup off with this. You would need like 2 or 3 wipes. So I ended up using this. This was just 10 wipes in here. I just use it for swatches and for my hand. Next item I have here, this is the Assured, which is the Dollar Tree brand. This is 100% pure cotton rounds. These are constantly in my empties videos. I always buy cotton rounds to put toner or micellar water on my face just to clean my face off. Next item I have here, this is the Equate brand, which is the Walmart brand. These are just baby wipes. Like I said, I use baby wipes, at least one of them a day, just to wipe my hands off, to clean my desk off. I highly recommend these. Super, super cheap and affordable. Next item I have here, this is just a bar of soap. This is the Palm Olive. This is the classic scent. It smelled really, really good, clean and fresh. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. I think it was like in a 2-pack for $1. And I just use these to clean my brushes off and my makeup sponges. I clean my makeup sponge every single day, and I find that bar soaps get all of the foundation and the powder off of my sponges off the best. Speaking of sponges, I actually have 2 of them here that I am tossing. This first one here, this is from Morphe. This is the Jeffree Star collaboration, and this one sucked. I do not like it. It is so hard, and when I bought it and I was squishing it, I was like, okay, maybe it'll get softer when I wet it and it'll grow, and it did grow, but it did not get any softer. This thing is like a rock hard. It was not my favorite, and I I barely use this and I started getting so many tears in it and I was just so over it. So I'm very disappointed in this one. This I would not recommend. This next one here, I got this from TJ Maxx for $3.99. This is the Ion Beauty Professional Angled Blending Makeup Sponge. This one looks exactly like the Real Techniques one. Here's what it looks like, and this one was a little firmer than the Real Techniques one, but I find a lot of similarities in it. And this one, it did its job. It is all types of torn up. It is disgusting. It's lived its best life, but I actually did like this, and for $3.99 it wasn't too bad. And this is just from the Dollar Tree. I spent $1 on it. I usually don't use hairspray like every day. Maybe when I curl my hair I'll put hairspray in to hold my curls, but that's about it. So this did its job. It was very, very good. Next hair care item I have here was also my project pan and also from the Dollar Tree. This is the Lusty Olive Oil Detangling Spray. I did not see a difference when I used this. Like when I would wash my hair, I would spray this and comb it out, and I didn't notice a difference when I used this and when I didn't. So I didn't feel like I needed to repurchase it or repurchase a detangling spray for that fact, because I don't really notice a difference. And you just comb your hair. I feel like a detangling spray is not going to help you that much. If you have longer hair, then sure, but I have shorter hair, so it's not that big of a deal. So this was in my project pan and it's finished. Next item I have here, this is the Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. This is a leave-in conditioning cream. This smells delicious. After I would wash my hair, I would put this in, or if I would wash my hair and go to sleep, I would put this in the next day so I wouldn't get too much frizz. So it says for frizzy, dry, unmanageable hair, up to 3 days of sleekness. So this worked really, really good. It smelled awesome, and I would probably repurchase this. I think this is my second bottle of this. Next couple hair care items I have here, these are both from Briogeo. Super, super bougie, right? So these I actually got for my birthday from Sephora. It came in a set. This was the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I did not like this at all. Everyone and their mom and their grandma talks about this on YouTube and says how good it is and it hydrates your hair, and I did not notice a difference except for it dried out my hair. It did not feel good after I finished washing it out. I don't know if I did something wrong, if I didn't leave it in long enough, or if I left it in too long. I don't know what happened. I do not recommend this. It didn't work out for me. Just my hair type, but if you enjoy this, then you keep on doing you, boo, but it just did not work out for me. But the other item that came in the duo I fell in love with. This is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This worked really, really good. I absolutely love this. It smells so good. It is like minty and fresh, and it feels so good on the scalp. It has little tiny like sand like beads in it, and it really exfoliates your scalp and makes my hair feel so good. She is $42 for the full price. I don't know if I'm willing to spend that much. I'd probably do it if I had a coupon, but I would definitely reconsider purchasing the full size of this because I noticed a huge difference with this. This one I would highly recommend, especially if you have dry scalp or if you have like dandruff. I would highly recommend this. All of my makeup is like so small, so it always ends up at the bottom of the bucket. So I'm starting to see a little bit of makeup. So the first item I have here is from the Shop Miss A website. This is the AOA Studio Wonder Matte. So this is the liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Hero. I ordered this not too long ago and I didn't even use it because it looks disgusting. It is separated. It is the nastiest thing, and it came to me like this. So I'm like, I am not putting that on my lips. So never even used it. Don't know how the formula is. Wouldn't be able to tell you, but if you guys do shop on the Shop Miss A website, I do not recommend getting these Wonder Matte liquid lipsticks because it comes like this. It's disgusting. Next makeup item I have here, this is a foundation. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Up to 24 Hours foundation, and I got mine in the shade 130 Buff Beige. I used this up completely. It was really, really good. I honestly can't remember how much I liked it. Like, I feel like if I loved this foundation, I would remember and tell myself to go repurchase this, but the fact that I can barely remember how much I like this or not is two things. It's first of all, this means that it's just been sitting in my empties bin for a hot minute, but second of all, it didn't make that good of an impression on me for me to remember to go and repurchase this. So it worked pretty fine. I have very oily skin, and I do remember a little bit that I had to reapply powder on this, so I don't remember it staying very well on my face, and it says up to 24 hours, so maybe this would work if you had combination skin, but if you have super, super oily skin, I wouldn't recommend this. Next makeup item I actually have two eyeliners. This first one here is the Star Looks Pro eyeliner, and it actually has two sides. One of the sides has a star tip, and the star still works really, really good. I don't even know if you guys can see that. It looks like a dot on camera, but it is the shape of a star. And the other side was the felt eyeliner, which is the one that I used, and it still has a little bit of juice in it, but I can't do a full like, you know, a full wing, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this. It served its purpose. It's done me well. The other eyeliner I have here is from Wet n Wild. This is the Mega Liner, and it is in the shade Black Noir. So this one is really, really good. I always get either Wet n Wild or e.l.f. black eyeliners. They work fantastic. I have 3 different soaps that I use to clean my makeup brushes. You just get these when you go traveling. I just take them from the bathrooms. They're like the shampoos. So this first one is the Splash dishwashing liquid. I don't know, wherever we go to resorts or when we go stay at hotels, I just take these. So this is the first one that I used. Second one that I use, this is the Enriched shampoo, antioxidant and the grapeseed extract. Worked really, really well. It cleaned my makeup brushes. And last but not least, this one has actually stood out to me. This one was my favorite out of the 3. This is the Almond and Olive Revitalizing Shampoo. This smells amazing, and I clean my brushes really, really well. I actually really like this one. I have more Project Pan items. This next one is the Ellen Tracy Blush and Bronzer Duo. As you can see, it is completely empty. I actually really like this duo. I think you can get Ellen Tracy at TJ Maxx. It is completely empty. All you can see is pan. Next, a Project Pan empty. This is the Cucumber Gel Face Mask. Also another reason why I don't like gel face masks. I feel like they just don't do anything. So I put this, oh my god, Mr. Sun, please. Thank you. The gel mask, I feel like it just doesn't do that much for me. Like I said before, I prefer a sheet mask or an exfoliating mud mask. So I'm just glad that this is done with. This was one of my oldest masks that I had in my collection, which is why I put it in my Project Pan. Next, a Project Pan item I have here. This is from Urban Decay. This is a highlighter in the shade Sin. And as you can see, all Mama has is a bunch of pan. Empty. The highlighter was beautiful. I absolutely loved it. It was wonderful on the inner corner and for the brow bone, but it worked very well as a cheek highlight as well. So I'm just glad that this is out of my collection because I have a bunch of other highlighters that I need to give some love to. I have a skincare item here. This is the Equate Beauty Apricot Scrub Facial Cleanser. This is supposed to be like a comparison dupe to the St. Ives Apricot Scrub. It didn't work out for me. It honestly was a horrible face cleanser because it was so abrasive and rough. I ended up just using it on my feet. I have another skincare item that I actually like very much. This is the Pearlescent White Tea Witch Hazel Balancing Facial Mist. The Pearlescent brand you can find at TJ Maxx. Their facial sprays are amazing. The sprayer itself, the mist is so fine. It is lovely. You can use this to set your makeup. You can use it to put on your skin at the end of the night. It was $7.99 and I've gone through maybe 2 of these already by Pearlescent, and I have another facial spray from TJ Maxx that I'm using right now, and it's like cactus water. It smells so good. I love it. So I would highly recommend this, and I'm gonna go ahead and repurchase them. I just have to go to TJ Maxx and find more of these in a scent that I like. I have 2 mascaras. This first one here is the Tarte Big Ego mascara. I did not like this at all. It was horrible. It didn't do anything for my lashes. Don't recommend. Do have another one here. This is the Rimmel Scandalize Wow Wings. This one I would recommend. This one was really, really good. It made my lashes super long and it did really, really good, and it was very affordable. About every other Empties, you will probably see a Carmex tub. This is my favorite chapstick. It is medicated. It just is the best chapstick ever. It is literally $1. It feels so good and I absolutely love this. I highly recommend. Another item here from the Dollar Tree. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Single Shadow, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. I found mine at the Dollar Tree, but I'm sure you can get these on Wet n Wild's website, or you can find these at Walmart. But it is just a cream color shade, and I just use this to set my eyelid primer, and it worked really, really well. It's just so tiny, but I probably would not repurchase this. All right, we are getting down to the last few items. Next one I have here is from Opti-Free. Pretty sure I got this at Walmart. This is just a contact solution. So I just put this in my contacts case at the end of the night and I put my contacts in them. So it just sits in this liquid so they don't dry out. Works really, really well. Next item I have here is from Wet n Wild. This is the Ultimate Brow Kit and I have mine in the shade Ash Brown. This girl is beat up. I do have an eyebrow tutorial on my channel that I will go ahead and link in the cards. It worked really, really well and completely used up. I would highly recommend this, and if I found this again, I would definitely repurchase it. I have an Equate Beauty oil-free eye makeup remover cleanser. So I don't use this to remove my makeup. I usually use a cleansing balm or an oil, but after I do my makeup, I will dip my brush in this and I will rub it on a paper towel just to spot clean them, like the Cinema Secrets spot cleaner. That's basically what I use this for, and it works really, really well. I have a tiny sample here. This is from Makeup Revolution. This is their super fruit extract, and it says it's vegan and cruelty free, and this was supposed to be like a serum or like a face face oil, but you could also use it as a primer. And me, I have oily skin like I said before, so there's no way in heck that I'm using this as a face primer. It gave you a very, very pretty pearlescence, like iridescent look to your skin. Like if you want to look dewy, you could put your foundation over it, and I'm sure it'll look very, very pretty. But I just used this at the end of the night when after I finished cleansing. I would put this as my oil and mix it in with my moisturizer, which is what I used it for, but I would definitely not use this as a face primer. And last but not least, I have a e.l.f. product. This is the Keep Your Balance toner. I took this traveling with me. It worked really, really good and I enjoyed it. It was just a super basic toner, and I put this on one of those cotton rounds and I would clean my face with it, and you could definitely see the dirt come off with this. So I would definitely recommend it if you're in the market for an affordable toner, but I don't think I would purchase the full size of it because I've tried better toners. So that is all the empties that I have to share with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean so much to me. I absolutely love watching empties videos and seeing what everyone else used up. And I hope you guys got some good recommendations or items that you need to just keep on walking past when you're in the store. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I will leave that up on the screen for you guys. My personal Instagram is Yazz'n_up, and my business one where I sell my treats is Treats by Yazz'n. I also have a Snapchat that I will leave listed down below for y'all, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.